Okay, guys, welcome to our first practical lesson on our design class. So I'm going to be very real in this video. Okay, so this is our first lesson. Make sure you watch the video to the end. Don't miss out on any part, so that you will be able to catch up and do your own design. So this is what we are going to be designing for today. Then I'm going to show you how you can achieve this very fast. So these are the resources we are going to be using. So you simply check the resource group. We are going to drop that. I'm going to drop all these resources there, so you can just get them from the group and start your own work. Then make sure you submit your assignment. Okay, so let's begin. So now, first of all, I'm going to hide all these other images. I'm going to hide them. Then I'm going to increase this background. Okay, before then, this is the background size we are using, 128 by 1500. You can see this is the aspect ratio we are using. So this is the aspect ratio we are using for the background, and then I'm using this. I will drop these resources there. So I'm simply going to place this like this, and then the next thing we will do is I'm going to lock that. Next thing we will do is to bring in a shape, and then the shape will be around it like this. So let me unlock this shape. Okay, so the shape is around. Let me fit this to the screen, so I want us to work with it. Okay, so guys, make sure you follow the tutorial very well, so that you not miss out on anything we are going to be doing. So we have it like this. So this is how to achieve it. I'm going to lock that. So we have the first one here. So the second thing we are going to be doing is that other one. There was another thing like this. So it's just the creating of shape. Understand? After creating shape, we just bring it like this. You get? Okay. So that is the one. That is what we are simply just doing. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up so we see how we can achieve that. So this is how it was done. Okay, so I'm going to hide this, so we have it like this. So I'm going to make a copy of this also, and then I'm going to change the color. So I will pick the color from the previous flyer. So I'll simply just go here. So to pick the color, let me cancel so that you can see what I'm doing. To pick the color, I'm simply going to come here. To pick the color, I'm simply going to click on that place. So when I click on that place, it's going to take me here. So for me to pick the color, I will simply come here. So this is where you type the color code if you have a color code that you want to use. That is where you type it. Oh, let me change the color so that. Okay, the green pointer is the green pointer is where you type your color code, while the red is where you pick a color maybe from a previous design you did. You get that is those. So I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to pick this. That is the color that is for that place. Then I'm going to crop this the downside. We want it sharp and plain. So that is, so we have it like that. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is start aligning the images. So the first image is this person, so I'm going to bring it okay, this is our first image, so I'm going to keep it like this, and then I will lock that. Then the second image, here is our second image, so I'm going to keep it like this, and then I will lock that. Let me increase that a bit. Then the third image, do the same thing. So guys, I believe you are following how the alignment is going. Make sure you follow how the alignment is going so that you will know what to do in your own also. So I'm simply going to align it also like this, so we have it aligned like that. So we are done with the arrangement of the image. So I'm going to lock that too. Okay, and then the next one we are going to let me write the name of the church. Remember, it's not a real program, it's just for the sake of this class we are having. So what was the name we used? Christ the Winners Ministry. Okay, so I'm going to use Christ the Winner Ministry. So the font we are simply using is this Geomanis book. That's the one we are using. This. So I'm going to use just the book. Then change the color to white. Okay, so we need a logo for this. So I'm going to head over to sticker. Here's the sticker. Okay, so I'm going to make use of sticker. Let me just look for something that looks like a church logo. So I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to change the color to white. Just okay, so we can just have something that looks like a logo there. So we have it like that. We can observe the background color of this one is not like that one. I don't know if you can observe that. So how are we going to change that? So I'm simply going to highlight it here. If you can observe, I click on that for it to highlight, and then I unlock it. Then come to color filter, and then just walk it around like this. You see, so I keep it at 33. 33 will give you the color. Observe it from here. 33 will give you the color we are simply using. So I'm going to lock it back. Okay, I'm going to lock it back. So the next thing we are going to be doing, let's check what was there. Loving the Lord. Okay, so I'm going to type that out. Okay, so we are using Germany's book both, so I'm putting it there. So for the color we are using gradient. I'm using gradient, and the gradient I'm going to also do the picking. And but first, before I pick, you see I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here for me to add another color. So I'm going to add it 2 times. I'll tell you the reason for that. So for me to add color for this other side, I'm going to click on this. Once you just click on it, it's going to highlight it. So you're just going to see a yellow kind of thing. You see a yellow kind of thing around it to know that it has highlighted. So after it has highlighted, you come here and click. So once you click them, it's going to take you to where you can select your color. Then you can either pick, remember, you can either pick, paste a color code, or just pick a color randomly from here, and whatever you are picking will appear here, and you can walk through it like this. So I'm going to pick a color from the previous design. So I'm picking this. So we are picking that color. Okay, that should go. So this will go. I will still pick the same. I'll still pick that same color. That is for the 2 middle. Then for the edges, I'm still going to also pick the color that was for them. And then this other side too, I'm going to also pick the color that was for that side. So we are done. You can observe the thing is upside down. So there are resolutions here, or there are different angles here that you can pick from. So I'm going to pick this other one like this. So I pick the last one that makes it looks like this. So if I press it, you see that we have the same thing. So I'm going to do the lot. Put it. So we have it like that. Okay, so the next thing is the shape. So I'm going to bring in a shape. I'm going to just read. Here is the radius. The radius simply means the angle of those shapes. You can either make it round or sharp. So I'm going to make it a bit roundish, round, like if the English exists too. So round like that. So remember, we use a color, we use blue kind of color. So I'm going to pick it from the previous design. So we have everything right. So it was a gradient, so I'm going to simply pick gradient. This side I'm going to pick color that was for that side, pick that, and then this side too, pick a color that was from that side. So I'm going to put it like this. So we have it like that. So we had another shape, so I'm going to choose it. This is the shape that was for the, I think, time. Yeah, so this is the shape. I'm going to place it like this. So I'm going to add the color that was for that other shape. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to simply pick the colors from there, because this one was quite deeper than this. And then for this side I'm going to also come and pick the color. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the middle. So guys, observe another thing. There's something else I want to show you. Apart from picking those colors, here is it. Let me show you something. After highlighting, for you to get the color I actually use, so after clicking, you can see here, see something here, this place. You see that there's a code written here. That is the code for that color I picked. So you can also just type the color in there, the color code here. So how do you type it? Once you come here, once you just come to this place that I showed you earlier. So once you get it there, this is the place. You just type. After typing your color code, after you are done typing your color code, make sure you press OK. Oh, see, like this, it's at 7. It's at 7. Like I've deleted 7 and there is something that showed here. So if I click type 7, after typing your color code, make sure you click on that before. Without clicking on that thing, it won't change to the color you want to change it to. So make sure you click on that 7. So this other side is simply showing you the amount of each color applied to the color you want to use. So this is the amount of red used, this is the amount of green used, this is the amount of blue used in that color. You understand? So that is just that. Okay, so we are done with that. What happened? So that is just that. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to type in the date and the time. So I believe we had another shape, so let's create the shape before we move on. We had another, right? Okay, that was the shape before. That shape was okay, for the youth fellowship. So I'm going to take this up, then take this down a bit, and then copy this. But that one was a sharp edge, so I'm going to okay, so I'm going to write something. That was youth fellowship, right? Youth fellowship. So the font we used there was this font, Pixellap. Okay, so you can download it from Google. I'm going to think I should share a link of how to download fonts and then save it. Maybe check the description of this video, you will see it. You will see the link to that video, so you can watch how you can download fonts and add it to your Pixellap. Okay, so we have it like that. So we are going to I'm going to make a copy of that so we can get the date. So let's say 12 or maybe 27th of August. I'm going to copy that. Okay, so we have put the date. I'm going to make a copy of this too. Then we are going to put the venue. That's number. It's just a random venue. It's not a real program, remember. So I'm going to bring those. I want to take it up. A bit. Okay, so the next thing we are doing is this other. That's almost the last thing we have to do. So I'm going to unlock this, take this here. So I will change the color to white. So that is that. So guys, we are done with the flyer already. So that is it. To just enhance it small, though the flyer is still fine the way it looks, but then I like to enhance my design. Every design I do, I like to just make it pop and look better. So to just do that is simply, we will save this, save it as ultra. It will give you the quality, to maintain the quality you want. So I'm saving it as ultra, and then I'll open my Snapseed and then import the design and then sharpen it. So this is it. So I'm going to just come to details, add sharpness, and then increase the structure a bit. So that is all that we want to do in this. So you can see it's better. So I'm going to export it. So guys, that is the first this thing. So make sure you submit your assignment so that we can head over to the next study, which is tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. See you in our next class.